everyone, this is Michael out in Maui. Aloha. So today I wanted to discuss more on the release of the forehand. So in the first video, we were discussing the grip, how to get the finger tucked in. I like to stack my other finger right on top, and then using the thumb just laying on top of the plate. Bottom two fingers just help hold tension so you could push. You're kind of pushing these fingers down into these fingers. So you're here and you're kind of pushing it down into those two. So that's your grip. We were talking about, on your wrist angle, you want to hold the disc in the wrist angle that you want to throw it on. So if you want a good kick on it, you kind of hold it there. So when you're taking your reach back, you want it to stay where you want it. You don't want to, come back here and have it lose its angle, then try to reset it. But you just want to get it to where, it sets on the angle you want. Some people like a full angle on the wrist, reach back, for, they can think, more wrist. So you just got to find where you like it. So at first you're saying, you should just start practicing it by just standing up. Stand here, take your grip, keep the nose down, the wrist is below the elbow. So that's a good way to gauge it. So just, elbow, you're below your elbow. So here. And then just practice throwing it. Just kind of stand, take your grip, throw. And just by snapping, get used to the snap. As you keep snapping the wrist on the throw, you'll get more used to it. So just stand, and just snap right into the throw. But just start getting used to those fingers pushing the disc. So then, now we want to start bringing in our elbow. Because right here, you're just kind of just doing the wrist. Your elbow's kind of just here. Just throw like that. But then you can start bringing the elbow in, because the elbow leads the shot. When you're coming in with your, your forehand, the elbow is leading the throw. So you'll come here, you'll be a little more athletic stance. First for learning, you're here. Start putting some elbow in. You want to start getting bent over a little bit more on your body angle. Be a little more down here with it. Take your grip and just step. You don't need to X step or anything, just step. So kind of hold it below your elbow, come in, and then elbow first. See how my wrist is behind the elbow? Then it pivots around. Just like the backhand, your elbow pulls in to your side, and then your forehand snaps around with the release. So you're here, and it comes around. So you're doing the same thing with the forehand. All your power for throwing forehand is once again the wrist. The wrist is all your power. So the harder you can, snap the wrist, the further you're gonna push the disc. So just step into it, start here, lead with the elbow, get it out here. So just kind of stand here, elbow comes in. It's right about the middle of the body. It's not like way out there. It's just kind of about mid-stomach. It's here. And you can see how my wrist is a little behind. And then it pivots around from here. That's the throw. Right there. So start practicing that. So first you're up here throwing. Just pop the wrist to standing up. Now, just kind of take your stance, bend your legs. You want to be balanced. be on your toes. You want to be here. When you throw a forehand, you want more weight over the top. On a backhand, you're a little more up. You know, your bend might be right here for a full throw. You know, you're just right here. On a backhand, you know, you're allowed to stand up higher, but on a forehand, you know, it's making you want to lean over more because you want to make sure you keep the outside of the disc down. You don't want this outside nose up on your release. So you can see if I hold my arm straight, the disc is straight. But on the release, if you're too straight up, you'll have a tendency to lift that outside nose just like that. So now you're throwing the disc and it's going to turn left because that nose is up on the outside here. So if you bend over more, now it puts the nose down here. So when you release the disc, it's going to go right. So when you're throwing, you know, with your forehand, you have to have more body angle. So when you're practicing, you just want to step into it and throw, but you want to be over more, you know, your head on top, and it's still balanced. You know, you don't want to be back here, you know. So for now, just step and throw your head and, you know, on top of your front leg for the weight transfer. So just hold the disc lower than the elbow, bend down, and then just kind of hold your step and just step into it and throw. So just from here, back, elbow, throw. So it's like that, elbow, throw. Get this shoulder up, out of the way. Don't throw with this shoulder down. Don't let it be down here. Get it out of the way. So practicing, you're here, just step, get that elbow in, and throw. And finish pulling, you know, this shoulder should be up. So you're coming through like that. So it's just a step. Here, step, the elbow comes in first, and then snap. And your body, you know, is leaning over more. So for now, you know, I just practiced that. We'll bring in the X step and more information. But for now, like I said, so practice here. Get used to the snap of the wrist, palms up, snap, snap. And when you're snapping, have this elbow forward already. So your elbow's forward. See how it's kind of up here on my stomach? So practice right here, you know, and throw right there. You know, just do that. And then put in a step. So you're here, take your grip and just step. And then just bring that arm back and your elbow's still here. Just leave your elbow here. Don't bring your elbow backwards. So you're here, you know, just bring that elbow, you know, just keep it on your hip here when you reach back. You know, it's just right there. So just turn backwards like that. So it's just from here, take your grip, just reach backwards, leave the elbow, and then just step and throw and clear with your left arm. So here, there. You know, get this arm up out of the way, pull on it, get it out. So once again, just take your grip, take your stance, you're bent over. This elbow could just be right at your hip. So you're here, just reach backwards from there. Just whatever you got right here, that's it. Just that pivot of arm right there. So from here, pivot the arm backwards, just take a step, and then just transfer everything and pull with this arm. So you're here, pull. After a while, you know, we'll add the X step in next time, but the faster this arm comes up, the faster this arm comes through. So if you have a, you know, don't let this shoulder, you know, get lazy on you, you know. So just for now, you know, you're standing here, just reach back and then use your arm as a tempo. So as soon as you step, this arm, drive it around, because it's helping to rotate you through here, like that. See, then the snap of the wrist is right here. See, it's like there, snap of the wrist. You know, is the throw. But it's, you know, you need to get your shoulders in on the throw. You know, so okay, so take your stance, you know, just practice this until you get the snap down. So you got your, you know, stance. Once again, just pivot back, you know, hold the disc low on the outside edge, and just like I said, you know, just pivot back to here, just that. And then when you step, pull this arm up. So you're here, you reach back, and this arm helps pull the throw through. So anyways, for now, I would just practice that, you know, the wrist, then add the step, just right here, head on top. So you're here, you know, and just throw. And then we'll bring in the X step and the step through on the finish. So anyways, this is Michael out in Maui. Aloha.